I'm wishing a great day to my professor, Dr. Haji Mohammad Nur Hasni bin Haji Mohammad Asad, and everyone else who's watching this video. We are from group number 1. My name is Sashidharan Kuppan, and my team members are Sankrasri Batumalai, Nur Shamiza binti Mohammad Sahad, Rishan Prahaladan, Kata Ami Mikhail Sahid, Dahape Zuhair Riki, and Hema Sundrasekhar. Today, we are going to talk on the topic of how to help local industries to thrive through the advanced manufacturing technology approaches. Let's get into this video. The contents of what we are going to see today is first introduction, which will be given by me, followed by objective by Sankrasri Batumalai. Thirdly, we have suggestion, and we have divided suggestion into 4 different parts, which will be presented by 4 different members. Finally, this discussion will be concluded by Hema. As I mentioned, that suggestion will be presented by 4 different members. First, we have Rishan Prahaladan, who is going to talk about the issues and challenges faced by local manufacturing industries in Malaysia. Second, we have Mr. Katami Mikhail Shahid, who is going to talk about conduct the capacity building training for workers and strengthen the local industry environment. Thirdly, we have Ms. Nur Shamiza binti Mohammad Sahad, who is going to talk about 8 business drivers. And finally, we have Mr. Dahape Zuhair Riki, who is going to talk about systematic approaches to improve businesses. The COVID-19 pandemic has rapidly spread around the world with extensive social and economic effect. It is affecting everything from major companies to minor companies without prejudice. Comparing to major companies, small-scale business industrials' survival rate is truncated. Negative consequences to date have included complete shutdown of many small-scale businesses, knock-on economic effects from market disruption, increased health risk of workers, processes, and communities. With having that all in mind, we as a group have done some research on how to help local industries to thrive through advanced manufacturing technology approach. A study into the assembly type industry in a small scale developing aimed at identifying the use of advanced manufacturing technologies. It was found that some technologies were being used and that they had improved the effectiveness of the companies. However, there was still room for improvement. And now we are going to look at some methodologies that could help us to improve the industries.
Good day to everyone, and thank you so much, Mr. Shashitaran, for your great introduction. Now, we will direct our attention to the project objective. Let me begin by introducing myself. I am Shankrasri Batumalai, matric number 281865, and from group number 1. Let me start by giving you some clear information about the objective of a project. Objective is to describe the purpose and aim of the project, which give more detailed information than the project scope. Let's move on to the objective of our project. First objective is to identify the issues and the challenges that are faced by our local manufacturing industry in Malaysia. From this point on, we will learn about the problems that Malaysian manufacturing industry is facing, particularly at this pandemic era. Our second objective is to identify how to strengthen the local manufacturing industry in Malaysia. This will support our Malaysian manufacturing industry in improving over the COVID-19 pandemic. Lastly, we're going to see 2 objectives, which are how to use 8 business value drives and systematic approach into improving the local manufacturing industry in Malaysia. Simply said, we will discover the techniques for improving the manufacturing industry as well as their systemic techniques. Thank you for your attention. Please stay safe and stay at home. Thank you from me.
Hello everyone, my name is Rishan Prahaladan. My matrix number 278395. Today I would like to present about the issue and the challenges faced by local manufacturing industry in Malaysia due to COVID-19 pandemic. The issues are many workers in the Malaysia and abroad have been called upon to remain at home and away from others in order to limit the potential spread of COVID-19. A major byproduct of this pandemic effect on manufacturing has been disruption to production and the supply chain, as goods and commodities in the upstream supply chain have been produced in lower quantities and sometimes not at all in the months since the disease began to spread. Lack of awareness of the need for and the impact of Industry 4.0 technologies, especially among SME, thus reducing the changes of exploring opportunity and the disruption of business models. Shortage of the necessary skills, talent, and knowledge for adopting Industry 4.0, especially in areas like manufacturing, IoT, robotics, cybersecurity, and many others. lack of proper understanding and of the benefit and cost associated with the Industry 4.0 transformation. Now, I'm going to present about the challenges faced by manufacturing industry due to COVID-19 pandemic. Manufacturers are facing continuous downward pressure on demand, production, and revenue as the COVID-19 pandemic intensifies. Additionally, many are facing cash flow, liquidity challenges, and difficulties in managing debt obligations. The manufacturing sector will also likely expect a prolonged reduction in capacity and cost structures, which may translate into possible staff reduction and related measures as economic activity and commercial aviation decline. Considering the widening outbreak of COVID-19 affecting their workers, companies may need to outsource some corporate functions. Disrupted supply chain. The shortage of Chinese-made parts has been had a heavy impact on global production and also can affect the manufacturing activities in Malaysia.
Hello everyone, my name is Hatami Mikhail Shait with my team number 275898. I will explain how to help local industry to thrive through the advanced manufacturing technology approach using the conduct the capacity building training for workers and strengthen the local industry environment. Okay, so let's go. To help local industry to thrive through the advanced manufacturing technology is by conduct the capacity building training for local industry workers. Capacity building is whatever is needed to bring a profit to the next level of operational, programmatic, financial, or organizational maturity, so it may more effectively and efficiently advance its mission into the future. Capacity building is not a one-time effort to improve a short-term effectiveness, but a continuous creation of a sustainable and effective organization. Type of capacity building, training, assisting, and evaluating. The capacity building can be conducted by government, non-government organization, and private industry. Government can make a cooperation with NGO and big industry to giving the training for local industry workers to facing the IR 4.0, for instance, operating the machine and maintaining the machine. Government can assist in the local industry for giving the funding for local industry to improve their technology by buying the high technology of machine and upgrading the local industry infrastructure. Strengthen the local industry environment. Local industry must have a good relationship with each other to strengthen the environment. Moreover, they also need to support each other. The indicator of having a good relationship is by each of local industry having a healthy business environment. For instance, there are no imperfect and complex tax system that leads to the establishment of the high price. Each of local industry also can transfer and share their knowledge to others local industry environment. When having a good relationship, they can collaborate and make the local industry environment bigger. Also, they can make a collaboration with a big industry in order to increase their profit and popularity. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi to our respected lecturer Dr. Haji Muhammad Nur Hasnia Haji Muhammad Saad. My name is Nur Shamisa binti Muhammad Saad, grade 1577, and I will be presenting one of my ideas to improve local industry in Industrial Revolution 4.0. As you can see here, there is 8 business value drivers which have 26 levers that can help manufacturing industry in Industrial Revolution 4.0. The first one, we have resources or process, asset utilization, labor, inventories, quality, supply or demand match, time to market, and service or after sales. All of them can change the way that manufactured goods are planned, designed, made, and repaired. But in this video, I will present only one of business value drivers that can give the most benefit to local manufacturing industry. In my opinion, rapid experimentation and simulation by using 3D printers will give the most beneficial towards local manufacturing industry. Rapid experimentation and simulation are categorized under the time to market value. Time to market value have two more levels, which is concurrent engineering levels and customer co-creation or open innovation levels. But rapid experimentation and simulation by using 3D printers will give more benefit to improve local manufacturing industry. This is because software has long since been used to increase the speed of experimentation. Even now, advanced hardware such as 3D printers are being used to further accelerate time to market. The additive process in particularly suits to rapid creation of prototype parts, with the finding looped back into design and simulation process for further refinement. Previously, manufacturers would have needed to pass each design iteration to its production department or outsource the work that will cause a lot of delay. According to the Sculptor's 4th edition of the State of Printing Report, accelerating product development is the highest priority for companies that are relying on 3D printing. Prototyping have 55%, production 43%, and proof of concept models 41% are the three most popular 3D printing used today. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is Tahape Zuareksi and my metric number 275894. In this part, I want to talk about two systematic approaches to improving business. First is lean manufacturing approach. It is the basic concept of lean manufacturing is actually quite simple. Working to eliminate waste. Historically, the lean method was adapted from the Toyota production system concept. The main goal of lean implementation in the end is to increase company profitability by maximizing consumer value by eliminating all forms of waste in every production process. If this implementation can be carried out continuously, then the company will achieve operational excellence. Lean manufacturing has four frameworks. First, quality. It is a commitment to consistently produce high-quality goods. Second is cost. It is control of production and operational costs to produce high-quality goods in a cost-effective manner. Third is delivery. It is commitment to make timely deliveries to customers. Fourth is services. Commitment to provide the best service to customer. Next, it is Six Sigma approach. Six Sigma is the most systematic approach to solving business problems. However, it not only solves business problems but also improve customer satisfaction, profitability, and company growth. This approach has been adopted by many large companies. In solving Six Sigma problems using TMAIC implementation, the TMAIC approach consists of the define, measure, analyze, improve, and control stage. This method can help solve business-related problems regardless of the industry sector. First, we have define. It is provide an explanation of the business problem as an opportunity, for example, project objective related to customer requirement or details of project participants. Next is measure. Measure the performance of the ongoing process and identify areas to be improved. Next is analyze. Analyze the weakness that exists in the process, such as source of defect, making the weakness in the process as an opportunity for improvement. Fourth is improve. Make improvement to the performance of this weak process. Last but not least is control stage. Controlling the performance of the improved process to maintain profit.
As a conclusion, this video reviews an extensive to investigate the factor effective on performance of local industry and medium enterprises SME implementing advanced manufacturing technology AMT. The purpose of this study to provide a comprehensive viewpoint of issue related to a successful AMT implementation and offer some directions to help local industry to thrive through AMT approach to make local industry well prepared to accept the technology. The effective of implementation advanced manufacturing technology is considered to overcome this turbulence and hostile environment. This option is an important solution, especially for small and medium-sized company, which is lack of structure and inadequate or level of skilled workers and engineers, which is AMT can be helpful for them. The structure is inadequate and level of skilled workers, engineers could be an organizational structure, operational strategy, and human resource should be organized and integrated appropriately by government to avoid probable barriers and problems due to COVID-19 pandemic. And finally, this video can use as a guideline for suggestion in improving their AMT implementation process of Industrial Revolution IR 4.0 to help local industry to drive countries' economic growth, especially local manufacturing industry. And that's all from us, Group 1, and thank you for watching.